In this video, we will be making the cover lid for the 4G Sprint boat build. For the cover lid, I set myself 3 requirements. First, it needs to seal perfectly. I don't want any water in the boat whatsoever. Second, it needs to be lightweight. And third, it needs to be easy and quick to use. I decided to 3D print the cover lid in 2 parts. The first one will get glued under the surface of the hull, creating a base for the second part. To make the part actually seal, there will be an O-ring inserted between these 2 parts. Then, the second part needs to be pushed against the O-ring with quite some force, to make sure there are no gaps. For this I decided to just use 10 screws. The bottom part will also hold a roll cage, which I built off camera. Together this will create a nice construction, and I will be able to lift the boat just by holding the roll cage. Finally, this is the top part of the lid. It is designed to be covered with a carbon fiber sheet. Now let's put these parts together and see how it looks. What I can tell right now, this cover will seal perfectly, because there is a big contact area with the O-ring. So, the assembly took me a minute and a half. This is not the best result, given that I wanted this cover to be easy to use. Tightening 10 nuts would not be comfortable even if I designed knobs for them, especially when working under the roll cage. Now let's see what is the weight of this thing. 226 grams. Wow. Do you know what is lighter than this? The whole freaking boat is lighter than this cover. So unfortunately, I will have to come up with a different idea. So first of all, why is this cover so heavy? It is heavy because it is massive. And it is massive because it needs to be stiff. Why does it need to be stiff? Because the screws on the cover lid create force which compresses the O-ring. Under this force, the plates of the cover lid tend to bend. And if they bend too much, they create a gap where the water can pass. And this is why the cover needs to be stiff. If I get rid of the stiffness requirement by a different design, I can decrease the weight. So I decided to give TPU a try. I designed an interlocking profile where the flexible TPU cover just slides into a slot and holds perfectly. This design doesn't require any stiffness at all, because the sealing force is generated at every point of the profile, just by the flexible TPU. So I tried a few design iterations and printed a full cover, and it looks great. I think it will also seal perfectly, but this is also easy to use and lightweight as we want it. I am happy with this design, and I will glue it into the boat. To get more strength, I chose to print this part in carbon fiber polycarbonate, which is by the way the best material I have ever tested. If you are thinking about buying one, go for it. And after some more work, this is the result. I am actually really happy with this design. It is a simple idea, but I wanted to show you the process behind it. Let me know in the comments if you like this type of videos where I explain more than usual. In the next part of this build, we will be gluing 2 halves of the hull together. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.